My memory book from the year 2020 would be incomplete without talking about this special trip that we took in the month of October. The video is gonna be a short one because A, it was only a 2-night trip, and B, I really didn't want to record a lot because we went there in the midst of my social media break and I was totally enjoying less screen time after months. But me being me, I still took some pictures and a couple of videos here and there. So let's get back to the video journal of something I can call my first camping trip. Summer 2020 was the worst fire season in California, and because of that, many people had to cancel their camping plans. We also spent much of our summer hiking only during evening hours in the local county and state parks. But once the situation got better, we all thought of planning a camping trip together. By all, I mean this group of 6 people: Vineet, Sameer, Patrick, Gaurav, Vaibhav, and myself. Even though it was a rough fire season, getting a campsite near a lake at Stanislaus National Forest for straight 2 nights is pretty rare, so we were really excited and happy when we got one. To begin with, we decided to reuse an old 8-person tent that Gaurav found in his basement. To be clear, as per our lamest plan, only 4 people were about to sleep in this huge tent. In addition to that, everyone ordered a bunch of new camping gear from Amazon, so this trip was more of a testing period for everything we bought for camping. Me and Vaibhav also had to order 1 sleeping bag, 2 sleeping mats, and a couple of tent lights. Multiple discussions on WhatsApp group and 2-3 video calls later, it was finally the day to leave. Camping site was about a 4 hours drive away from our place, and the plan was to leave by 1 p.m. so that we all could enjoy and relax in the evening by the lake. Logistics were planned such that 2 people from Union City and Fremont area would leave in the first car, while the rest of us would go by the second one. Chickney, aka Gaurav, was supposed to be at our place around 12 so that we all could leave the city at the right time without catching much of the traffic. But Gaurav was so late that we hit a major traffic stretch, which further delayed us for the campsite. Finally, we were there at 8 in the night. Nonetheless, we took out all the food stock we had as soon as we were done setting up our tent and began the Desi feast. We all really had an awesome dinner that night.
हम कह रहे थे तुम बहुत चंट हो गई हो, गाड़ दिए हैं टेंट, अभी 2 मिनट लगाए थे टेंट, टाइम बिल्कुल नहीं लगा, टेंट लगाए हैं, उसके बाद दारू पिए हम और हमने पराठे भी खाए हैं, समोसे तो हमने नहीं खाए हैं, वो खाली पैट्रिक भाई खाए हैं, पैट्रिक भाई कटलेट भी खाए हैं, और पैट्रिक भाई ने आज हमें तारे दिखाए थे टॉर्च लगा के।
अच्छा, मेरे ऊपर फोकस है क्या?
फोकस भी और लाइट भी।
भाई हम टॉमी भाई को संदेश देना चाहते हैं कि टॉमी भाई वापस आ जाइए। है ना? मिसिंग सो मच। टॉमी भाई दिल से कह रहे हैं, टॉमी भाई वापस आ जाइए, बहुत हो गया।
Stating my feelings, man. What the
Feelings
fuck?
for Tommy. I wanted to scrub him in that pool, but
no. Yes, I'm enjoying this, this campground. I think it's pretty nice here. I'll try to not open the rum bottle, but I cannot guarantee that. So let's see.
bro, what's your message for Bhalu?
Bro, my message is Bhalu. You are welcome, Bhalu.
भालू की शादी करानी है कि नहीं करानी है?
भालू की शादी में bro 2 भालू आएंगे तभी शादी हो पाएगी।
अगर
कहाँ जा रहा है?
तो you allow करोगे कि नहीं करोगे?
Okay, I'm done.
This trip, oh my god, where do I want to start? I wanted to reach here 5:30 and wanted to see the lake.
And one guy shared on my plans.
Yeah, and there is one asshole here somewhere I don't see in the darkness, but he shared on the whole plan. And I reached 2 hours later, man. Couldn't drink a beer, couldn't see the lake, and I had to see the stars with the torch. That's very sad.
And by the way, your pajamas are so gorgeous.
है ना? They are,
Over to Sameer.
They are shabby. Sameer ka hai,
I just want to say
We love India. We love Hindus. 4 more years. Thank you.
It was a chilly fall night with temperatures varying around 32 to 35 degree Fahrenheit, and we all so underestimated the cold. And the result of that was poor to no sleep. On top of it, all the scary stories of bear encounters didn't help me much either. And being a first time camper, I seriously couldn't have asked for more. Finally, I spent the night just like a watchman, taking a special note of the surroundings, probably not in the most confident way. I was attentive to every little sound and was just trying to calm my anxious nerves somehow, and was struggling hard to find that perfect sleeping position so that I can avoid all the rocks beneath me. The next morning was so worth it though. Smell of crisp, fresh, clean air and scenery around us was so pretty, as we were in the middle of amazing California redfir and lodgepole pine forest. Then our morning ritual began, looking at the sunlight shining through those trees. Some chai and coffee was made and leftovers were reheated. After that, everybody got ready for a random hike till the lake shore. We were all a bit tired because honestly no one was able to get a good night's sleep. But we just overlooked that, and after spending some time near the lake, we all marched ahead towards the inspiration point.
मतलब अगर वो कुछ नहीं करता तो वो बच जाता, क्योंकि वो एंटी टैंक माइन नीचे कैसे लगाता उसके, but he decided नहीं, थोड़ा I need to so he can kill me.
Inspiration Point is a high point in the Lake Alpine area with an elevation of 7,950 feet. To get to the trail, we first just kept walking on the lakeshore trail, thereafter merged into Inspiration Point Trail. The weather was great, so we easily hiked the partly shaded section, but the last leg of the hike was pretty open and rocky terrain made it challenging. We all felt it a bit extra challenging because of the lack of the sleep and rest. But in the end, the view from the top was pretty great. With the backdrop of clear blue sky and Stanislaus forest all around, this was a quick little adventure worth picking on that day. We took another snack break on our return and then decided to have lunch in the nearest town. While we were having lunch, 2 of our group members decided to leave, while the rest of us decided to stay back with the same camping gear. A very brave decision, I must say. So after wrapping up our pizza party, we came back to the campsite, took a little bit of rest, and finally wrapped the day with some leftover food. That night, I exchanged my bedding with Gaurav, and we all made sure to add a little more extra layers. Overall, the second night, I did better with my anxiety, got some decent number of naps, which was just enough to make me feel rested the next day. The second morning there in the forest was even prettier. This was the day when we had to wrap everything up and leave the campsite by 11. So after completing our morning rituals of some chai, coffee, Maggie, we did a quick photo session with our huge legendary tent and then packed everything up and left towards the Alpine lake. There was absolutely no plan to the day, but while having our second coffee at the roadside store, we randomly decided to explore the option of kayaking in the lake.
Hi. Say something.
We are at Lake Alpine today. So after
Last day of the trip.
yeah,
Second and the last day.
last day of our camping, and the water is pretty still. The weather is perfect. You know, trip is coming to a very good. Has not ended yet, but yeah, I'm liking it. Turn to the left, would you? Alrighty, signing off.
It was a non-windy day, sunny, beautiful, perfect for kayaking.
So, there is Chickney and Patrick. Let me zoom in. Oh yeah, that's them. Are you following us, bro?
Yeah.
What, bro?
चलो तुम्हारी
Can you?
फोटो खींचें?
Yes.
अभी पकड़ चल
लड़ने आ रहे हैं
Bro, you cannot catch me.
I enjoyed our entire trip this time, unlike the last one at June Lake, which got quite scary because of the strong winds and random bad summer weather. After kayaking, we needed some time to dry ourselves a bit, so we took some moments away to just sit beside the lake. And while we were waiting to dry ourselves out, we obviously found some spots to click millions of those similar looking pictures. After our long photo shoot in the woods, we finally left the lakeside for our much longer drive back home. And with each passing moment on the road, we were leaving all those mountains behind us with a promise to visit them again. So that's it. That was our camping trip, and I hope you liked it. I enjoyed capturing those moments, and with that, I'll see you in my next. Take care.